Well, gosh, as I'm pulling up to Biloxi Bicycle Works, I see stuff everywhere from 1, 2, 3 buildings getting ready to, you know, kind of converge into one, which is a smart move to reduce overhead, which is something that I just couldn't do. Every time I sit outside the shop, even though I knew I wasn't doing, the overhead was killing me, eating all my profits, I just looked at the shop and I couldn't do it. But Duncan is smart enough, the new owner, to move everything. This is something that I never really used as much as well, the retool. Of course, you know, I am retool certified. I've been working with retool since the 80s in Boulder, Colorado. So this is an awesome system. It's just so hard when you're the owner and the operator and you're running around trying to run the business and you don't have time to do the retool fits. I sent a couple employees to retool school. You know, it's not inexpensive, but I never did capitalize on retool because it takes so long. Probably another profit center that I missed out on. But let me show you. I haven't been inside. Yesterday I saw a video that Duncan posted up. I'm proud of Duncan. He doesn't do a whole lot of social media himself, you know. Well, look inside the windows like this. It's empty in there. Wow. Wow, look at that. I remember when when Daniel and I first started building this thing out, you know. Quite a change. The experiences here at Biloxi Bicycle Works were amazing. I remember putting the sign in with Dave. It's a 200-year-old piece of wood. I don't know, pretty cool. But let's go see what's happening over here. Of course, they're not going to be moving out of the mechanic room just yet. There's a lot of parts and pieces that go with this. So this is the mechanic room right here. And like I said, they'll be doing this in stages. Hey everybody, getting your bike back, man. That thing looks good. I'm happy to see that thing back in your hands.
Yeah, so am I.
Awesome.
It's been a couple of years.
Just moved, what, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago I moved here.
Oh, welcome. I'm Bart. Nice to meet you, man.
I've seen your YouTube channel.
Okay, great. Well, I got you on YouTube right now. It's not live, but I'll post this up later. You know, obviously you see what we do is just real organic, and it's so cool to have you in the area. Where'd you move in from?
Northern Alabama.
Northern Alabama. That's beautiful up there in Northern Alabama. The cave systems.
Yeah, we just got tired of not tired of the mountains, but we're just ready to come to the beach.
Me too. I mean, the salt water, the coastal communities are in my heart. But you know, it's just a hop, skip, and jump.
I went this weekend. So I there just to go kayaking this weekend. So.
I take a lot of tankcations. That means you know, vacations within a tank of gas away. And really, between the coastal community of Mississippi and what's in North Alabama, it's mountainous, like Little River Canyon.
That's where I live.
Really, it's beautiful up there. Yeah. So, and like you said, the kayak and stuff.
Oh yeah, the kayaking up there is awesome. Kayaking with mountains and all that and stuff. But like I said, we were ready for the beach, so we bought a few houses down here, and then we had them rented out. And I was like,
perfect.
Let's go.
No, that's definitely a smart way to do it.
Let's go.
But I haven't been in the shop since these guys have been doing all this work, getting things moved around, and
it's definitely a lot more shelving in here.
Yeah, I see Steve's looking pretty buff right now because he's been doing a lot of working out. So, which is that's cool working in the bike shop. We get kind of a workout while we're on the clock because Steve has to unload a lot of trucks. You know, when those e-bikes come on the truck and there's 15 of them, it's a good workout moving them back and forth.
Steve just said he's gonna get more kayaking in too. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, I'll finish this up in a little bit. We'll take a little walk through, but this is real life in Biloxi Bicycle Works. Just because I'm not here full time anymore doesn't mean that the Biloxi Bicycle Works doesn't continue. So. It's an amazing shop with amazing people, and
first time customer. It was awesome.
We love it, and I'm looking forward to riding with you. Yeah. So, guys, more on the move here, and in just a few minutes we'll go take a walk through the new shop. Well, you guys know Steve and Dan keep the work area over here like really tidy, neat, and I've always been able to just walk customers over here without saying, "Hey, clean up the shop first." And it looks Good. You know, both Dan and Steve are organized people, and when you're organized, you're more efficient. So I know, you know, at night, if I had to come in and, you know, do a little work over here in Dan's area, it was always nice because the tools are organized, clean, put away, you know, and Steve the same way. So it does make life easier, and me being a cost accountant, every minute means time. So sometimes when you put your tools away at the end of the day, it might take just a little bit of time, but the next day things are organized nice and neat. So you can see the place is pretty packed right now, but they did have to move everything out of the main showroom, and it takes a lot to stock a bicycle shop. So as they're cleaning out what was the warehouse and making it the new showroom, they've had to move everything across the street into, you know, any space that they had. So this is a hallway. This is where I used to have my trainer. So remember, I used to come train at night. Amanda, trainer, was in this hallway. They've used every piece of space, so they can make this happen. So even crowded, the place looks organized. Dan, you're just an organized brain. Yeah. Man. And at least there's no lack of repairs, you know, which is good. That's what keeps the bicycle shop rolling. There's my old P2 BMX bike. I'm getting ready to put some air in the tires. I'm going to bring that thing home with me and get it out of the way. So I'm here to pack up a little bit of stuff and make sure that these guys have room to do some moving. Cool. Danny Walton gave me this picture, so that's Rick and I, and looked like Patrick in the background. That's a cool picture. So I'm gonna stop talking, start loading, and see what's going on. But you know what I should probably do is take you guys across the street, and we'll see what it looks like over here. Man, there's people working on stuff all over the place. You know, and this is you know, I don't know how many times I played Frogger just walking across the street here from shop to shop. So, hey, how you doing, man? Doing good. And of course, you know, I mean, this looks good out here with the bicycle racks out front, picnic table, bike racks. This is gonna be cool. And you know, I've been pronouncing this wrong. Serenich. It's the Serenich. So it's Serenich grocery store. And now it's Biloxi Bicycle Works. So let's take, I haven't been in since Alana's been putting stuff in here. Wow, look at this place. This place is gonna be cool, Alana. Yes. Look how bright it is in here.
It's very, very
wow.
different from how it was before.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, we still have the hurricane shutters on right now. We just left this one, it was a warehouse. I mean, we didn't really need a bunch of light, and the ceiling was falling down, and the floor looked crappy. So this is amazing. This is really turned out super nice, and you can see Duncan's got it all plumbed here with the air conditioning.
The air conditioning is good.
Wow, yeah, and look, the wall is open up here. So this used to be a false wall, and then back here we didn't even really have any lights. We used a drop light back here. And this is where hey man, what is happening? You're making this place look amazing. Very nice, Jeffrey. So you guys see Jeffrey out on the Pinarello. He's got the vintage Pinarello and a newer Pinarello. So we get to see Jeffrey out riding. And you see Jeffrey has skills. Jeffrey has skills.
Look at the floor.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. Really, really nice job. So. It's cool to see what with elbow grease and hard work and some vision, what can happen. So this is something I probably should have done a year ago to save overhead. But like I said, Duncan is a smart guy with a vision, and he's going to make this bike shop profitable. You know, I mean, everybody needs to make a living, and you can't run a business like I was doing, losing money, or you end up like me, broken in debt. But it's nice to see local businessmen like Duncan that has a successful bike shop already, and that's saying something in 2025 after you know, everything that's happened with the bicycle industry. And Duncan's gonna make this place profitable too. That way Alana can keep a job, Steve can keep a job, Dan can keep a job, Duncan can feed his family, and the community gets to stay with a local bike shop. So kudos to Duncan for making this thing happen. You guys know I'm sneaking off to Europe. I say sneaking off. It's not a secret. I'm going to Europe for a month or so. I'm going to check out the last few days of the Tour de France and try to de-stress myself a little bit and immerse myself in bicycle culture. And when I come back to Biloxi, I'll see what kind of help Duncan needs. So at the moment, I think I just get in the way, and I was a kind of expensive labor. So I think it's going to work out for both of us that Duncan and the crew get this thing going the way it should, and then whatever I can do to help when I get back, I'll be glad to do that. But for now, I'm gonna get out of Biloxi, and you know, guys, I love Biloxi and I love the scene around here. But I'm curious to check out bicycle culture around the world and keep up with what this place is doing. So I know Alana's going to be doing some of the social media and keeping us informed. So I'll be popping out some social media from Europe for Biloxi Bicycle Works, and Alana will keep us up with what's happening here in the shop. But even with the hurricane shutters up, this place has a lot more light because it's got this. It's got these, I guess, eyebrow mirrors. I don't know what else to call them. Transom windows. But when these hurricane shutters come off, this building is going to be amazing. You guys know I spent so much time in the bicycle shop that this was my little bedroom in here. So I actually had a cot in here, and a sink and a toilet. And even though I have a house that's 7 miles away, I've been, you know, nice little house. I spent so much time here in the bicycle shop that this was my little hideaway. That's cool. Brings back memories, that's for sure. A lot of hard work, sweat, and tears, and I'm glad to see it's all still surviving. So, anyway, I'm gonna put down the camera, say hi to these guys, get some stuff out of their way, and then meet a friend for lunch. It's been asking me for years to go to lunch. Kenneth invited me to lunch, and I keep saying no. I don't have time. I run a bike shop. Well, today I'm making time to go have lunch at the new Greek restaurant. So, for Bart from Bicycle Rider YouTube, it looks like Biloxi Bicycle Works survives, and we'll thrive. We'll keep up to date with what's going on around here.